Hi folks, Pickleball Librarian here in Wichita, Kansas. Someone recently said Wichita is the pickleball capital of the world. Well, today I started out today, wonderful. Where were we playing at?
We were at the Riverside Tennis Center.
Okay, beautiful courts. They were like, you could have like about 6 courts there.
Inside the bubble.
Inside the bubble, but they're building a bunch of courts outside. There's already a couple, and then they're building more.
Yep.
And there's windscreens and covers.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's very nice. We're very excited about it. Should be ready around April this year, so you'll need to come back.
Wow. And then now we're in the inner city area of Wichita at Seneca Park. And the gentleman who was just here, he was telling us that there were homeless issues here, but some crime.
Oh,
but,
yeah. It's much better now that there's pickleball courts over here because now this area is more used.
So, you know, for you city planners and for folks who are advocating for pickleball, listen to that. I mean, the crime has gone down in this area, the pickleball. You have folks here who are, you know, it's just great. It's a great environment, and there's kids playing in the playground. Anyway, Ching's like, are we going to talk about something? Yes, we're going to talk about the Playtime Scheduler.
Yeah, check it out.
So look at all these locations. In Wichita. And today, where are we? We're
at Seneca Park.
Seneca Park, Saturday. And
that's us. Yep,
look at that.
There.
And we have a good group. I mean, we had about,
We've lost some people since.
It was, we had all 3 courts going and some people waiting. It was great. And this is such a useful tool.
Yeah.
And I was telling Ching that, you know, a lot of my friends, they use texting, but, you know, this is so much better.
Yeah, you can reach way more people. And actually, the struggle that I have with the text groups is if you're not in the know and you're not part of that group, then you don't know where people are playing. So it's kind of hard to find people to play with. But this way, when people are open to having other people join them, they can just post their playtime on here, and then you'll find it, and so you can find where they're playing and you can show up.
And also for me, when I'm part of these text groups, some of the numbers I just don't know who is that person.
I know, and you're like, who's this number and who's this number?
We're here, you know, you get some biographical information about the person, you know who they are, and you know
their rating.
Yeah, their rating.
It's helpful.
Yeah, so it's kind of neat, and you know that way you can say, hey, I want to be in that group because they have those numbers. Yeah. Or you might be like, well, that group might not be for me.
And you can, when you set up playtimes, actually, you can set it up to where you can limit the ratings as well. So if you want certain ratings, you can put those preferences in there. Like for our group today, you know, we just said 3-0 to 5-0. Yep, anyone's welcome, basically, in those skill levels.
And also, by the way, so we were talking about texting, and sometimes you use texting because you want to be private, but there is a private group here. And I mean, you know, it's invite only, and the information is hidden, the name's hidden.
So you can still do private groups, you can still do public groups, so it's very useful.
And so best of both worlds, essentially. Playtime Scheduler, it's free to use. And I mean, if you want to be an administrator or power user, there are some fees. But, you know, I highly tell folks, sign up for this. And you were saying that someone added the locations here, right?
Right. Actually, when we first discovered Playtime Scheduler over a year ago, Mason McCandless, who's one of our players here in Wichita, he was really awesome in getting this started because he added a lot of the locations and got it set up for us, and then we could begin using it. And then now anyone can suggest a location. So like new locations are popping up, right? Because churches are like converting their gyms into pickleball areas, and then there's new courts popping up, so then people can suggest a location, and then we can add it that way. So it's continuing to grow.
Very nice stuff. So, you know, in your community, add the locations and get it going. I mean, Playtime Scheduler is definitely Pickleball Librarian approved.